Hi folks, back again. This is number 130, part 2, watch is going, and I was talking about my visit to a chiropractor. By the way, my production assistant just said my smoke is bothering her. She doesn't smoke and she doesn't drink. I mean, come on, you know, and she's 50 some years old or something. What is up with that? But where was I? Okay, so they take me to this fellow's office, and of course I'm looking around. He has all these photographs. He's playing golf, and he's doing this, and he's doing that. He may have had like some politicians, you know, he's next to them holding, you know, with his arm around him or something. I don't know. But anyway, I remember that. There's all these things all over the place. So anyway, this fella came in. Excuse me. So we talk, you know, hi, how are you, and all that kind of business. Okay. Then he takes my x-ray and he puts it up on this, you know, light gizmo. And I don't remember what he said. I wish I'd paid attention. See, if it was now, I would be paying attention. I could tell you exactly what he said. But he's doing this, that, and the other, and he's putting red marks on it with this grease pencil. Then he grabs this spine thing, you know, I don't know what you would call it. You know, in other words, it's... do you know what that would be? You know, that spine thing. What would you call that? A model of a spine?
Model of
or
spine.
Whatever. Thank you. And he grabs that and he's twisting it and doing all this stuff. And then he grabs this little vertebra or something and he's talking all this, you know, stuff and on and on and on. And it was kind of overwhelming. And then he gets this little gun thing. I could have looked this up easily and gotten you the name of it, but it's this little thing you put it against your spine and you pull this trigger and it goes like that, you know, it hits your spine or something. And he's showing me that and everything. And then the long and the short of it is he said that I needed either 60 treatments at 35 bucks or 35 treatments at 60 bucks. I don't remember. Now at that time I was kind of overwhelmed. In other words, I didn't even really sit down and try to think about it. It just sounded, whoa. You know, I thought this dude was going to crack my back and I was going to walk out of there with no problems. But that isn't the way the old chiropractors work, as you well know by now. But anyway, so we're talking and all of that. And then he made the comment that he was a medical doctor also, which I thought that was rather strange. In other words, I'm thinking, you're a chiropractor, but yet you're a medical doctor. What's up with that? So, excuse me, he seemed kind of surprised when I said, oh, where did you go to medical school? And he looked at me and he rattled off the name of one of these places down in the islands, you know. And I think that sort of answered why he's a chiropractor and not a real doctor. But anyway, so I thanked him for his time and all of that, and I got the hell out of there. Now that was about 7 or 8 or 9 years ago. My situation of not being able to walk gradually got a little better. And now, you know, I've got aches and pains like all of us, and every once in a while I have a little shooting pain down through my back and my leg and things like that. But I didn't go to the 35 at 60 or the 60 at 35 or whatever the heck it was. Now what I did do the next day, because my medical doctor had also suggested going to a physical therapist, excuse me, the next day I did go to a physical therapist, real nice fellow. And I, you know, went through my story, I can't walk, blah, 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 and I went to the chiropractor and he's going to give me 60 at 35 or 35 at 60 or whatever. And I'll never forget what this young fellow said to me. He says, he can beat on your spine all he wants, but he ain't moving anything. And I thought that was kind of funny. But I thought you guys might get a kick out of the fact that the anti-chiropractor guy actually went to a chiropractor. Yes, I did. And I fessed up to you folks. But anyway, I hope you found a little humor here. And as Pat Condell would say, peace, ladies and gentlemen. Peace. Peace.